Hi, Dan Roll here with BodySynergy.me. Wanted to make a quick video about what it is I do as a functional diagnostic nutritionist, an advanced metabolic typing advisor, and a CHEK practitioner. This video is for you if you've tried many times and many diets to lose weight and you have been unsuccessful at keeping it off. Okay? This video is for you if you want to know how to actually do it correctly so that you can keep the weight off for life, so that you're not struggling with this issue the rest of your life. This video is for you if you're confused with all the conflicting health information that's out there and you want to know the truth, finally. This video is for you if you realize that we're all different, that the right exercise program and the right diet for you are different and unique than they are for anybody else. This video is for you if you're tired of chasing symptoms and you want to get to the source of your health problems and you want to correct those issues once and for all. This video is for you if you want a long life of health and vitality and you want boundless energy, you want to feel great, you want emotional balance and stability, you want to have strong relationships with your family and your friends and your spouse, if you want to just feel great and feel wonderful the majority of the time of your life, because that's what it's about. It's about creating happiness, it's about feeling good, it's about creating the right amount of balance in your body so that you have the correct emotional balance and the correct energy, and you're just feeling great, looking great. Thank you so much. I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about what I do in some of the other parts of this video, but stick around, you're going to learn a ton. Thank you. Okay, so when a doctor does a blood test on you, what the doctor's looking for is an overt disease process. They're looking for liver enzyme imbalances or blood sugar issues, to see if you're a diabetic. They're looking for an overt disease process that they can sell you a drug for, okay? What I do that's different is I'm doing functional lab work, where I'm actually looking at the fundamental systems of your body. For instance, your digestion. We're looking to see how well you're digesting. Is your digestive system working? Are you taking in the nutrition that you're eating? Number two, we're looking at your hormone system. Okay? If your hormones are out of balance, let's say you're going to the gym and you're working out. The reason you're working out is to create a adaptation in your body, right? One of the key components of your body actually having that adaptation is a release of hormones that allow your body to rebuild off of that exercise and make you stronger. Well, if your hormones are out of balance, it's almost impossible for you to gain that muscle and therefore benefit from that exercise. Okay, so we're going to test your hormones. We're going to see if your hormones are in balance. Okay, we're also looking at your immune system. We're seeing how is your immune system functioning? Is it doing its job? Is it keeping you healthy? We're looking for your detoxification system. If your liver's clogged, okay, and your liver's not able to do its basic functions, those toxins that we're getting from our environment that we're constantly exposed from the air that we're breathing in, to the food that we're taking in, to the products that we put on our skin and use in our showers, all those chemicals have to be detoxified. If your liver is not functioning, those toxins will build up. And what ends up happening is it takes energy away from your body. So we're going to test that. We're going to see how is that functioning. And then we're going to work on protocols to correct that. So that's what we're doing differently. We're trying to raise your levels and make you feel better, make you have a lot of energy, correct these systems in your body so that you actually can lose weight. You can reverse degenerative diseases. You can correct your blood sugar imbalances and improve diabetics. You can improve your thyroid gland and its function and it's working on your metabolism. So all these things come into play when we're looking at your fundamental systems of your body. So when we start working together, the first thing I'm going to need to know is a lot of things about you. So I'm going to give you a comprehensive series of questionnaires, and then I'm going to analyze those questionnaires. I'm going to look at them. Some of them are going to ask about your thyroid gland, your adrenal glands. They're going to relate to your immunity and detoxification, those types of things. This is going to give me the information I need to know, like what are your goals? What is your past? What is your history? What have you tried that hasn't worked before? All this information that I can take in will allow me to design a very customized program for you. Then we'll start with testing your hormones. That's the first start of the program because we need to know how much stress you're under. Okay, so we do a cortisol rhythm test. We look at your progesterone, your estrogens, your testosterone, your melatonin, and HEA. Now, when we're looking at the cortisol, your body's primary stress hormone is cortisol. and your body will react with any stress of cortisol. So by testing cortisol, we can tell exactly how much stress you're under. Now that stress could be a combination of mental, emotional, it could be a chemical metabolic imbalance, it could be actually a structural or physical damage, maybe you've had surgery recently. Those types of things add all to that stress, and your body's going to respond with that cortisol. And so with that quick test, we're going to know immediately, do we need to look further? What types of testing should we do for the next phase of testing? Once we've done this testing, we automatically have something that we can start working with you on. We can start to balance those hormones. We can start to increase your energy levels. We can start to take some of that stress off of your body so that you can function optimally and you can feel better. After that test, then we'll do further testing. Some of the testing that we could do further is looking at your digestive system. We could look at the antibodies in your digestive system to see if they're fighting an infection. If they're fighting an infection, they could be looking at aerobic bacteria, anaerobic bacteria, proteins and yeast, and also secretory IgA, which is the main antibody that compartmentalizes and controls the other antibodies. So with that test, we can know a lot of information about your digestive system. We can also look at your hair tissue mineral analysis by looking at how well your body is removing heavy metals and chelating them and getting them out of your system. And also give us insight into your metabolic differences in your metabolic type and your metabolic individuality. We can also test to see if you have any food reactions. One of the tests we do is called an MRT, or mediator release test, and that'll let us know if you're having sensitivities to something that you're eating. Once we've done the testing, once we've given you a supplement protocol to follow, this is a complete lifestyle health makeover. I'm going to use what I call the 4 pillars of vitality. Number 1 is education. Number 2 is mental emotional state. Number 3 is chemical metabolic, and number 4 is physical structural. So we're going to kind of break these down a little bit. Education. I think that's the first of the 4 pillars of vitality. The reason why is because you don't know what you don't know. Okay? And what you don't know can hurt you and can shorten your life and can reduce the quality of your life and can harm you in a lot of ways. So the education I'm going to give you is I'm going to finally show you the truth about you. You're unique. You have a genetic requirement for nutrition. Okay? When you give your body the nutrition that it needs, you're going to maximize your energy, you're going to maximize your output. So I'm going to teach you how to do this. It's very important for me to give my clients the best information that's out there. I'm going to be your one-on-one personal coach. I'm there as a guide. I'm there to help you. I don't do the work for you. This is not a get rich quick or a get health quick or a lose weight quick scheme. This is the real deal, okay? I need committed clients that are ready to make a real positive change in their life, okay? So when I'm looking for a clientele, we have to make sure that we are gonna match, that you're gonna be able to follow through with some of the basic things that I give you. Please believe I'm gonna make this as simple as possible. It doesn't have to be complicated, and it actually can fit in the majority of people's lifestyles. So it's not difficult to implement, but you will have to take responsibility for the information I'm going to give you. So that's why education is so important, okay? The mental emotional aspect is the next phase we're going to talk about. The mental aspect is obviously very important because your mental outlook influences how your body releases hormones, okay? When you have neurotransmitters that are influencing your mood and emotions, those influence your hypothalamus, which influence your pituitary, which influence all the hormones in your body. So your mental emotional state is one of the primary drivers of your metabolism, of your energy levels, of your vitality. So we have to make sure, number 1, you have some very specific goals, that you know where you're going, okay? That you have the education that you need so that you can make the correct decision when it comes to your life. The third pillar of the 4 pillars of vitality is chemical metabolic. We have to make sure that you have the right diet, which is metabolic typing. There is a science behind a way and a method that we can find out what your metabolism needs to make it run optimally. We need to make sure that your chemical balance in your system is working, and that's what all the testing that we're going to do, looking into your hormones, looking into your digestive system, looking into your detoxification, your immunity. We're going to make sure that all those systems are working optimally. The last of the 4 pillars of vitality is physical exercise. As a Czech practitioner, I do very detailed orthopedic assessments where I can measure your posture, your alignment. If you're not local in Las Vegas, I can do this over Skype. I can help you with an exercise program that is specifically tailored to create balance in your structure Just like a chiropractor manipulates the bones to create alignment in your body, I do that through muscle, okay? So what I do is I strengthen the balance of the muscles, okay? The kind of analogy I use, it's like I have a balance like this, okay, where I have a muscle on this side, a muscle on this side. If my muscle on this side is tight, it's going to pull the joint that way. So what I need to do is I need to stretch this side and I need to strengthen this side so I can create that balance in the bone structure, and that's controlled by the neurological system. So once we're exercising correctly and you're doing the right exercises that your body needs, that's going to create that balance in your structure, which can help reduce tension headaches, which can improve your posture, which can improve your breathing rate and your digestive system, which can have a whole host of corresponding effects throughout your body. So the physical structural part is very, very important. I'll make sure that you're doing your cardio correctly. A lot of people don't realize that if you overdo cardio, cardio will actually cause you to burn muscle. It will cause you to reduce the amount of muscle tissue that you have, which will lower your metabolism. That's not the right way to lose weight, right? We want to increase your metabolism. So you don't want to do too much cardio, you want to do the right amount at the right time. So I'll teach you how to do that. I'll teach you how to do the right amount of weights. You know, how should you lift weights if your goals aren't to be a big, bulky bodybuilder? Well, traditional weightlifting is bodybuilding. So I'll show you the difference between what we call functional exercise and bodybuilding. Functional exercise relates to how you function throughout the day. Well, if you're in there if your goal is fitness and lifestyle, as opposed to maybe a sport or something like that, we're going to have a different type of exercise program for you than if you were a triathlete or a swimmer or a javelin thrower or whatever it is that you do. So we're going to have a very specifically targeted exercise program for your body, for your goals, and your unique needs that fit into your lifestyle and your time availability. I've had clients that I've worked with very successfully that have worked out for 15 minutes a day, 3 times a week. Okay, it's what time you have, it's what's going to work for you. You will get faster results if you have more time, but guess what? For 15 minutes a day, 3 times a week, you will see amazing results. It's absolutely irresponsible not to take advantage of that little opportunity that you have. If that's the amount of time that you have, do it. Just exercise. I have people that are students and they'll do an exercise and go back to studying and then take a break and then do another set and then go back to studying and then take a break and do another set. I have people do that at their office that have a home office. You can do little exercises at your desk while you're working. So there's lots of options that you have. Don't think this is just for somebody that has hours and hours and hours to spend doing this stuff. I can make it simple. I can make it fit into your lifestyle. When you take the 4 pillars together, education, I'm going to teach you what you need to know. Mental emotional state, I'm going to help you to create balance in your mental emotional state. Chemical metabolic, we're going to test you. We're going to look into depth. We're going to give you a targeted nutritional lifestyle and supplement protocol. We're going to give you an exercise routine. Make sure you're doing the right amount of cardio. Make sure you're doing the right types of weightlifting at the right amount for your unique needs. So I really look forward to working with you. I hope you can see this is a very comprehensive program. This is my life's passion. I want to share this with you. I want to show you the right way of doing this. It has been my goal in life to search out the best information that's out there. I've had some of the best teachers on the planet. I've learned from Paul Chek, Gary Gray, Reed Davis, William Wolcott. These are the top in the industry. They have found the best information. Let me share this with you. I look forward to working with you. So get in contact with me soon, and I look forward to starting with you.